Chamo instead! We work together!
Yeah, I'm right behind you. That's no good. The fiends are figuring out the best way to protect Chamo on their own.
Everyone always does the same thing. Let's all team up to get Chamo now. Good luck with that. No one in history could capture me.
Didn't you bring more to the party than that, Adlet?
Fiends don't get tired. If this continues, we're screwed. Help us! I need protection!
Man up, Adlet! I've got my paws totally full over here. Fight them back yourself!
Get over here and cover me while I come up with a plan! How long can you hold out?
Maybe for 60 seconds.
When those 60 seconds are up, you make a run at Chamo, and don't slow down, because I'm gonna cover you. Hurry, think. Sleep and paralysis needles don't work on fiends, but the pain of poison needles should work. And then...
Chamo's scared. Who knew you could breathe fire? That's not fair at all.
This flute will draw out the fiends, but that's not enough. What's left?
That's 60 seconds.
Go! I'll delay the fiends for a second and aim for Chamo. Damn it! That must have been tried before.
Prepare to die!
Dumb boy.
Don't dodge! Block them now! Finish her! Get it done! Is she down?
Adlet, help me hold her.
Right.
Stop your whining and stay put. Meow. Your feet are too big.
I don't think Chamo is the seventh.
No, I don't either. But what was the question you were going to ask her? Not like she's going to be able to answer, though.
It'll be fine. Answer me now. Nod your head yes or no. Please? Tell me, before meeting us here at the temple, did you know about the barrier? I see.
That's it? Adlet?
I'm sure of it. Those were the sounds of Chamo fighting.
I don't hear them now. You think they've stopped?
Chamo couldn't possibly have lost. Hans is there too.
So then, you say that Flamey let you go deliberately?
Now you're catching on.
I suppose that could have happened, I guess.
I want to talk with Flamey again.
But don't you think she's dangerous? Since it's not you who's the seventh, she would be the next likely person to be suspected. It's gotta be her.
Flamey isn't the imposter. I know that for certain.
I don't think it's good that you or I should have any contact with her.
She let me go. Don't forget that.
Yeah, but only for the time being.
Now, what makes you say that?
Flamey lives her life in complete darkness. She loves no one and trusts no one. She sees everyone as an enemy or a potential one. That's the reality of her world. I know because I also live in the darkness. In any case, I'm telling you that her darkness is very strong and runs even deeper than mine does. When she's close and feels your desire to protect everyone around you, she becomes an entirely different person.
Everything you're saying about Flamey is undoubtedly true. You're correct. But I still want to talk to her anyway. Take care of Chamo. And think about what I said, okay? Here, take this. Who knows whether it'll work or not. If you find any proof, I want you to let me know.
Adlet, don't forget that Flamey doesn't like you. And not in the "but I do like him" way, if you catch my drift. She dislikes you from the bottom of her heart. It's more like she hates you. That's how it seemed to me.
I've gotta last a little longer.
What's the matter?
Flamey genuinely hates me? I thought the two of us were beginning to understand each other. At least a little bit. Or did I hallucinate that too?
All I said was this. You have something to believe in. Hello, I'm amazed that you're alive.
I thought I was gonna die a few times.
You ignorant fools!
Take it easy. There's no reason to be that mad at us.
Chamo's bad enough. But you, Hans, I knew you could be an idiot, but I had no idea you could be this stupid!
Jeez, why you gotta be so mean?
Why did you let Adlet get away? That was our best. No, that was the one and only chance we had to catch him!
Now, hold on for a second. I think I might be able to prove Adlet's innocence.
Hans, what are you saying?
Adlet's actually a pretty good guy. He discovered how the plan by the 7th could have gone down.
I figured it out. The trap set by the 7th Brave.
Yes, go on.
All of us were mistaken in the beginning of this. Rather, the 7th had all of us thinking something was going on. The idea that someone else activated the barrier right before I opened the door is not correct. Because when I opened the door and entered, the barrier hadn't been activated yet.
I'm sorry, but what you're saying doesn't sound all that plausible.
Keep listening. You and I both know how to activate the barrier. You put your hand on the stone tablet, put the sword in the dais, and give the order. And then it activates. But who told us that? It was the soldier in the fortress, Lauren. But what if all along he'd been secretly working with the 7th Brave? Think about it. We didn't even know about the barrier until he told us. And Nasha, Tanya, and Goldov, they said they didn't know about it until they heard yesterday. Mora was aware of it, but she said she learned about the activation from Lauren as well. Hans never met with Lauren, so he didn't know. And Chamo said she never heard about it until after meeting with us. In other words, all of us learned about how to activate the barrier from Lauren. If he was lying, how would we even know?
Okay, then.
First off, the 7th used Lauren to lie to all of us about how the barrier's activated. And then they used the fiends to bring all of us inside of it. They quietly waited for me to open the door, and by some means covered the entire area with fog. So we assumed that someone had activated the barrier and then quickly ran away. But actually, the barrier hadn't been activated yet. There was only fog. The sword was in the dais to begin with. It was then that we all messed around with the sword to see if there was some way to deactivate it. During that process, the seventh activated the barrier. All they had to make us believe was that the temple was a locked room until I arrived on the scene, and the trap was complete. They could blame it on me.
All right, it was Hans who blamed you, wasn't it? Then is he the seventh? Do you remember, Goldolf? When we first introduced ourselves to Hans, he said then,
I'd like to take my time listening to the bunny girl.
You, Hans, was it? This is the Crown Princess of Piena. Of course I can recall that.
but it doesn't make sense. Because I could have sworn in the temple when Hans and Mora had gotten there, Hans called me Princess. He used that name at least once.
Are you certain of that?
From the very beginning, no question he was aware that I was a princess. But after that, he started pretending not to know. Why do that?
And so, eventually they knew it would be revealed that the temple was a locked room, ensuring that it would be Adlet who would get the blame as the seventh.
I have to admit that's very clever. Except that you were the one who mentioned it being a locked room. So I believe that would make you the seventh, correct?
Oh, yeah. You might be right.
It was the perfect trap. The seventh could have brought up the fact it was a locked room. But since Hans knew so much about the sealed door, they left it to him instead of speaking up themselves.
You trust what Hans says? Why is that?
Because I fought Hans a while ago. When he was just ready to kill me. No, wait. Basically, he would have killed me. But at that moment, Hans believed in me. And he chose not to.
He didn't kill you, and so now you trust him.
The only thing that really matters here is that someone waited for me to enter the temple before summoning the fog, and that was the trap. If only I could catch them in their lies, then I could prove that I'm innocent.
You're right. That's a very good idea. I'm impressed.
Oh, yeah!
But there's a mistake, and it could be fatal. You don't have the right idea about saints and their powers. Even if they are using the power of gods, there are limits to how they can go about it. Not only that, what they can use is totally different for each saint.
But there must be a saint who can work with fog.
There is. It's the saint who made this barrier, and that's the fog saint Uspa. But given her particular abilities, it would have taken her longer to cover the forest in fog. She would have needed 15 minutes.
But the entire forest was covered instantly.
Because a great deal of time was taken in setting up the barrier. Realistically, it would have taken a good many years to sufficiently build up the fog god's power out here.
You know a lot.
The fiends were desperate. If Uspa had the power to instantly cover an entire forest with fog, she would have been on my list as key target. Watch.
What's that? Oh, crap!
Those stakes contain the power for the phantasmal barrier. Countless numbers of them are buried throughout the forest. That's the only reason the entire area was covered instantly.
But if they'd made something other than the phantasmal barrier, it could easily have been a type that creates fog.
You can only erect one type of barrier in a given location. If you put up two barriers, one of them will automatically be disabled.
Is that right?
Summoning the fog instantly would not be possible without the power of a barrier. And there's already a barrier that summons fog in this forest. You see, your theory isn't actually possible in reality.
But that scenario is more feasible than breaking the locked room in the temple.
Think what you want, Hans. I'm going to see if I can find Adlet somewhere.
Hold it. Before you go, I have to tell you, I am positive Adlet is not the seventh. If he were, then why wouldn't he have killed me? He had a chance but deliberately missed it. Why would he protect Flamey? And he could have finished off Chamo, but he didn't.
You can't see? I can explain it easily. Why exactly do you think Adlet appeared before us in the first place? If all he wanted was to lock us in here, he could have activated the barrier and run away.
Well,
Don't you see his trap? He's messing with our minds, First, he's making us think he could be the seventh, then trying to make us believe it's someone else. He wants us to believe that, so we'll spend time fighting each other, get it? He's doing a good job of fooling you, Hans. And he has the princess fooled, too. She doesn't think he could possibly be the seventh. So far, at least 2 of the 6 Braves have already fallen for his tricks.
With my own 2 eyes, I saw him.
Can't fool others with a dying face. If that's your evidence, then it's not very good. Now, I'm going to do whatever it takes.
I'm afraid that it's now checkmate for you, Adlet. Your hypothesis was completely wrong and you're out of ways to escape. Even if you are not the imposter, there's no way that you can survive.
I have to think about this. Does it make sense to try and use Flamey's help now? Maybe it would be better for me to find another Brave. Someone who could possibly do even more.
Are you going to look for Nashatanya now? You have relied on Hans and you have relied on me, so Nashatanya is next, right? You say you're the strongest man in the whole world. Is that true, Adlet Meyer? Yes, and you're still smiling, aren't you?
That's right. I'm used to being insulted and laughed at. But I can't let myself die. That's why I laugh. I told you, if you can't laugh anymore, it's all over. I'm never ever going to give up.
Your training, the memory of your sister and friend. That's why you'll laugh and struggle, even right up to the brink of death.
Flamey, you know that if I'm killed, the 7th will be coming after you next.
Please, Adlet, no.
If I die, there is no doubt that you'll be blamed and killed in the same way. But as long as I live, no one will ever have a reason to suspect you. Just believe in me, Flamey. I guess I'll be going now. Let me know if you change your mind.
There is no way I can believe in you. I don't understand a single thing that you're thinking. I just don't get it. How can you still smile? Why don't you give up? Why do you still protect me after all this time? Mara probably reached the temple a long time ago. By now I'm sure she's persuaded Hans and is chasing you with Chamo. They could appear right in front of us at any moment.
Flamey.
But please, stay a little longer. I want to get to know you better than I do. And then maybe, at last I can believe in what you say. You know, when I was traveling with Adlet, I couldn't help but think there was something different about him, especially compared to the other potential Braves. He wasn't like any of them. I guess, well, I don't know the reason why. It's just that there's something different about him. Funny. I must be the only one who sees that. Just a minute. Look at my crest. Please tell me whether or not Adlet is still alive.
Then pardon me. No one has been killed yet. Neither Adlet nor our other comrades. They are all alive.
Good. He's working hard. Well, that's my Adlet. And I'll work just as hard.
Picking Nami here is kind of risky. I think I might just do Thresh, and even that is going to be... Well, we could do Leona. We can try and do Leona into this. Leona's a reasonable pick here, actually. Need to quickly do my runes, so I'll explain why in a second. Should be fine. I think second wind's fine. Could go conditioning. Hex text flash. Yeah, that should be fine. So, Leona into Pike is actually pretty good. Hey Titan, how you doing? So Leona into Pike is actually pretty decent. The only tricky thing in lane is going to be actually landing a CC onto the Callista, especially when she gets tier 2 boots and then progressively more attack speed, as she will be dodging side to side a little bit more often, and it's going to be a little bit more of a guess. But we do have a lot of burst damage. If the pike does go in, I'm going to have to just go straight onto the pike, basically. And also probably cover the hook from pike as well. Hey, bye. Tempting you to watch at work now. Get back to work. If you have to. I mean, feel free to stay though. And Citizen, what's up? Hi, good you? I'm alright, man. I'm just got a couple of hours free this morning. I'm gonna be streaming again later. But I got a couple of hours free now to do a few games. I was gonna play some League anyway, so I thought I'd stream it and talk to you guys, and rather than being alone by myself. And then got to do some real life stuff for a couple of hours, and I'll be streaming again tonight. Hey, Popstar, how you doing? So we have one TP topside. That looks like a Teemo mid laner. You're gonna stealth watch by, don't get caught. I need your subscription money, dude. Don't get fired. We need your money. So yeah, we got the Brad into the Teemo with the barrier. I think Teemo mid is such a weird pick anyway. I'm kind of lucky the Teemo didn't. Our mid laner didn't pick Zed, because Zed into Teemo would have been disastrous. But this is interesting with the brand. Both very immobile players mid lane. There's going to be a lot of ganks happening mid, I think. Bot side, I'm not sure. It depends on. My AD carry is not an AD carry main, so we're going to be playing at the lane quite early and seeing what's going to happen here. In theory, my pick is quite good into this, but Xayah can get caught still pretty quickly here, though. Just if she gets caught up by a hook, that's the main thing. If she gets hooked, then she's dead. But I gotta try and maybe block the hook if she gets in a bad space. Yeah, it's gonna be weird down here. I don't usually like playing Leona, to be honest.
I will protect you.
One good thing though of that the enemy is a pike is that I don't need to go mini dematerializer this game, because the pike can't harass me into picking up those kind of minions. So it did free me up to go cookies, basically. Oh, let me change this.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
There we go.
Chosen of the Sun.
They could invade.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Also, they're 4 physical damage and 1 AP. Depends. Wait, that team has got fleet work. I guess he could still get AP. I'm assuming it's an AP Teemo mid. What we'll probably do this game is focus more towards armor. Upgrade to Remnant first to get the CDR and more money. Maybe boots wouldn't be completely garbage here. Ninja Tabby's the second option. I think if we get ahead in lane, and if I can get maybe boots, it will allow me to roam to mid and kill the Teemo. Maybe, as long as I don't walk over a mushroom. Otherwise, if it's kind of stale and nothing's really happening this game, I think Ninja Tabby would be better.
I must not fall.
Gonna try and keep an eye on that pike to see when he goes into. Yeah. Use Relic Shield and try and stun him from that. Okay.
They'll have to get through me.
Both teams gonna hit level 2. Need to ward the river. Pike's just using that hook to just harass me slightly. Alright, kind of minion's gonna be prime for both teams. Can't really go in if the Xayah uses a Q, since she won't be able to root quickly. That was awkward with the that brush vision. Like, I got Xerath Blade just out of the brush there, so I didn't have vision of Pyke there. That was super awkward. Hey Johnny, how you doing? I'm okay, thank you. Gotta be careful about Xerath Blading them as well, because if I Xerath Blade the Pyke here, for example, and then he E's under tower, I'll follow him entirely. So
Eyeball in the grass.
yeah, I need to be super careful about that too. I've done that once to enemy Leona and got a nice turret kill from it before. So far, kind of a stale lane, at least since mid lane now. This is quite huge though, this catch. It's a shame the Xayah caught the hook there. Oops, yeah, that's fine. That was a flash as well. It was a good catch, but it was a good... That heal. Okay. If I can, I would try and freeze the lane here.
The sun always rises.
Just gotta keep it steady. Can't freeze it. There's nothing to freeze for. Minions are too far away.
Chosen of the sun.
I was hoping to get ahead to cancel her recall, but at least that freezes our minions up to here.
They will be sundered.
Actually, I want to kind of use my right. We need to push this in. Xayah's got decent push. I'll have my E ready in a second to help push in this wave as well. Come on. Okay, good. Just leave it. So far our team's losing quite a bit around the map though. Both our solo laners and our jungler have died now. Okay. Can't afford a control. Actually, I can afford a control ward. I'll just have to sell my cookie. Slightly less lane sustain, but I'm gonna need that. Hey Nerdy, how you doing?
The sun always rises.
Okay. So yeah, it's AP teamer top side. Might start having to look for an opportunity to roam maybe. Maybe. Kinda want Gragas to come down if possible. That ward is a massive problem. Definitely means they want lead to come down here. Tier 2 boots on the Kalista as well. So they're gonna be pretty slippery.
Feel the sun's glory.
Got my Ignite almost ready. There's a ward now. Let's clear it. I don't want to use my Q. Lee's down here. Okay, the Pike took a fair amount of free damage there, but the Gragas... I don't know what was happening with the Gragas and the Brand there, actually. I actually thought Gragas died there because he was, like, coming around here.
Sometimes I have to watch my own back.
I'm not sure what that was about.
I will protect you.
Alright, I had to go for the kill there because he would have got out of my range from the vision. So he would have healed up with his passive. I've got the only kill on my team. Okay, right, roll. I need to decide right now if it's worth getting maybe boots to gank or not.
Chosen of the sun.
I think I've got to try. This is gonna like it's either gonna just be even worse, or it might give us a chance to come in. I mean, if the game stays like this, we lose anyway, right? So I'm gonna have to get maybe boots and just try and get a playoff. It's a real shame we lost that tier 1 tower there already in mid lane. Does prevent me from
Ever vigilant.
getting there easier. Pike might be roaming right now. My Xayah has to recall. There might be a controlled in his Pixel Brush, so I'm just gonna go check it out. And Agora could be a controlled here. I just need to have a look, basically.
I must not fall.
If there isn't anything, I might get mid. Alright, I'm gonna go mid.
Stand and fight.
Okay. Let's see if we can go top now. It's a shame I've used my ulti. Looks like they might have it. Or do they? They have that, right? Please tell me they have that. Okay, good. I need to go straight back to bot side. Who's fed on that team? Everyone. Okay. Who would be the best support matchup for Lucian?
Always rises.
Brahm's pretty damn good with Lucian. Very quick passive. Nice. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Brand, please play with me. I helped you.
I will break their line.
That's Aerith Blade. Holy moly. I'm probably dead now though. I dodged that Q there. Wait, am I alive? So say Brand missed that Q and that would have been really, really bad. Whew.
I will protect you.
Minions. Spicy. Okay, shame I didn't get any Aerith Blade hits though. Alright. Hope your boot's paying for itself. Okay, cool. Right, let's upgrade GP5. And we want... We'll go Zeke's.
Rally to me.
Combination, both the armor and the magic resistance, and will help out with the slow aura as well. It's a shame the Pike got away. It's a shame they both kind of got away. Very low HP on this Tri-Brush. It's a shame Brand didn't react slightly quicker, but we got there in the end. Nope. That's bad. We cannot fighting there. Nope, 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 nope. Why would... You shouldn't use stopwatch. Should have kept onto that. Yeah, I'm not going in under those circumstances.
The sun always rises.
I'm not sure about this. Xayah hasn't got her ulti just yet.
Chosen of the sun.
I think we can fight this with the Xayah. We can freeze off this minion wave. They can't live. controlled here. They didn't even put a ward there.
First
They're
love
doing the
purchase.
blue and then probably picking up the Cloud Drake. It's nothing crazy. We can just let them have that. We really need to get this quest complete.
I must not fall.
That's my fault. Try and kill the Pike quickly. Thank God. I mean, I screwed up my ulti there. I actually legit completely forgot about the Callisto ult. Okay.
Ever
Good.
vigilant.
We need to push in.
Ally has been slain.
It's probably going to be our only opportunity to push in this tower. Nice. We didn't expect the damage. Gotta get out now. Run, 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 run. Got 8 out of 9 kill. Wait, no, 7 out of 9 kill participation in our team.
Chosen of the sun.
This bot tower is under threat. Gragas should just head straight there. Blue buff's been stolen, I believe, yeah. Almost got my Zeeks. Is this going down? It's a shame Zaya went mid. We can go in, like, straight away. Didn't even mean to take that. That was just a random auto attack with the empowered ulti. Alright. I'm surprised the enemy haven't done dragon. One of the classic macro flaws on junglers, even when they're ahead, they don't even take the dragon because it's a Cloud Drake. But that as they could have just done the Cloud Drake 6 minutes ago, and who knows, an Infernal maybe spawning kind of thing.
Not fall.
Hey Oliver. I don't think he actually saw me. Zaya's in trouble though. Crap, I don't have flash to get out of this.
Chosen of the sun.
Nice. Nice. Yasuo's taking down mid though.
Stay at the
I'm gonna need an adaptive helm later just for the teaming mushrooms later on. Mid tower lost though. Darius is here. Just need to get in range. Oh, come on. Yeah, the Zeal extra movement speed on the Yasuo. Yasuo, no flash though. Yeah, I guess we can't be here. I need to get more wards as well. Trying to get my team into the game. I mean, Brand picked up, what, 2 kills on that topside tower? I'm still tanky enough to hold off a fair amount at the moment. I think we can... Wow. Okay, let's just mute the teammate. Not sure what that was about. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Knight's Vow. Wait, is he in sync? He's in sync. These are his wards. No, wait, they're not. There's the Pike's wards. Okay. Nice, I got them all out. He hasn't upgraded his Targons, so that's all of his Sightstone wards down. You can tell, by the way, on Sightstone, because it's got this little blue buff, by the way. Just in case anyone didn't know. You can tell which ones are from the Sightstone, from the quest item. So you know, you can tell straight away who planted it. And you can kind of like work out how many wards the enemy have left to plant down. Fun little fact. And hey Mocha, how you doing, by the way? Didn't see you sneak in there.
Ever vigilant.
Yeah, a little bit too overextended here. I might be in trouble. That was dumb on me. Yeah, this might be dead. I think Zai could have picked up one kill there though. I'm not sure why I tried to turn it around. I think Zai could have joined in there. If she brought the red buff to over here, rather than to over here. Crap. Alright, that's the biggest mistake I've made all game. You didn't know about that, Nerdy? Oh wow. Well, there you go. Okay, we can do... I think Yasuo is doing the most damage on their team. I'm actually going to switch over to Randuin's. Yeah, he's already got Infinity Edge and stuff. This Yasuo's... Yeah, he's got 167 CS. Okay, the Yasuo is very fed. I need to gear my itemization, at least for now, towards that. The Kalista has Herald. Oh boy. That's a shame.
I will break their line.
That's when Baron spawned as well. They got a really good Baron there as well, the Kalista as well. I mean, this has probably been done. The whole map's been super quiet. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, let's rotate down to bot side.
First light approaches.
Zaya's now up. I need to give the Zeke save to Zaya if I see her now. So basically you just want to keep giving the Zeke's buff to whoever is near you to better apply it, even if it's like an AP caster. At least you'll get the slow effect if you do have to go in. Team isn't helping me with control wards either this game, but at least they've got a couple of fast sight trinkets. That's usually the main issue.
I must not fall.
Games slow down a fair amount now though.
They'll have to get through me.
If we can kill this Yasuo. Darius is here. I've got my slow there as well. This could be a really huge fight for us. Okay, team is bot side. Can we go... I don't know if we can go Baron.
Ever vigilant.
I don't know. I mean, Brand will do good damage. I have no control for this. I have no oracles for this either. Gragas will die. Like 100%. This isn't good. Gragas. Oh, if he can prevent the lol. Okay. Pyke has no R.
Rally to me.
I think he's gonna try and commit Suko, isn't he? Brand's gonna cut him off. That's fine. My ult's on the fairly low cooldown anyway, so I can afford to do that. Okay, that's another 2 kills. We do lose tier 2 bot, but that was going to go down anyway after that first fight anyway. Okay, we can do Ruby Crystal, I was going to say. Let's just try to navigate my item build around so I can make sure I get a couple control awards in my bag now. Okay. Well, this game was absolute dunzo for us, and I'm really glad my roams have made us into the mid game at least anyway. I feel like I've done pretty well this game. Ow. Actually, the damage on that's not actually that much, it's just the slow. It's a wasted Herald from them as well, but they are going to get Mountain Drake from that though. No, no, no. I think he's got that, right? He's running. How to put a control here. They're fighting over blue buff. I'm in a lot of trouble here. I'm trying to delay it for Xayah, but she's not going to be here in time. Okay, she got there in time. She has ulti. I don't know how she's going to get away from... Yeah, it's a shame she didn't. Unlucky. That's going to be their Baron now. I don't know whether Gragas and the Darius were fighting over the Drake when it was... After it was already done, they were still hovering around here. I'm assuming they're doing Baron and it's done. I mean, that's Brush isn't warded, so Brand's safe until around about here. So he got no wards himself? I guess not. Oof. Ulti! Oh my god! Wait, Gragas stole it? They didn't have smite? I think Lee had to smite it because he had I don't go in here. I don't go in. Okay, well that's helped. Wow. Alright. Let's relax a bit. So who's got Baron? Did Darius get it? Yeah, he did. Okay. Right, they're gonna try and push topside because it's quite a big wave here. They don't know we're here exactly. I might quickly put a control ward in this brush. Alright. This is bad now though. This is really bad. Yeah, that's really bad. Darius kind of just ran away as well there as well. That wasn't actually a bad engage either at the start there as well. Sigh. I think the blind screwed over the desire too much there. And Darius was just kind of standing there. I think the Darius didn't want to go in, so he was pretty hesitant about that. Really? Yeah, our Darius is
First light approaches.
of unsatisfactory quality. Alright. She has no flash this time. I think this Gragas is having a go at me for having so many kills, but I'm honestly not even trying to get kills. I think 4 of them have just been from auto attacks, like the last auto attack, which does like what, 50 damage. It's just kind of unlucky in a way. But yeah, sure, whatever. Flame the guy who's been trying to keep everyone together with roaming en masse. Okay, this is nice. Can we play off that?
The sun always rises.
GA is up on Lee Sin. Not sure where Tito is. I will probably have to go Adaptive Helm next item. Tim has actually got some AP now.
They'll have to get through me.
Uh-oh. Okay. Callista, someone needs to go bot for Callista.
First
I
light
don't
approaches.
I don't think the Darius can hold the Callista though. So I think we might lose. Get out of there. Alright. So far so good actually. Ah, I was trying to guess his flash, I guessed wrong. Good Zai ulti. Callista did die. Zai's GA got pops and I didn't realize. My bad. We did lose a tier 3 bot tower though. If we can get a tier 2 mid. Oh no. Ah, no, why did he use his W? At least we did get the Lee's GA off for our next big fight, but just focus on clearing the wave here, Brand. No. Oh no. No. Oh my god, you should have saved that Q. He got him in the what? Okay, I don't know. I don't know anyone. US best server, right? Hey kid, how you doing? Hey Y3. Can you confirm this isn't a rerun? I mean, depends who's watching and when. It is currently 11:33 on a Wednesday morning in the UK. Zaya isn't here. We need to wait for Brand. Let's just wait for Brand. I can come in for the flank here, but Zaya is still not here. I'm gonna have to put Zeke's on like Gragas or something. Where is he? There we go, got him. Okay. Can we push in this lane? Someone needs to push that in. Plus it's more money for me as well. Yay. Right, have we got... I can get Scepter's Cow. Oh, Zai, you can't play against the Teemo. No. Come on. I don't like what this Brand is doing actually. This Brand is going yellow up onto top side. That's a nice ulti. Has he got Zhonya's? He has to use Zhonya's. Good flash E. Flashy. He was flashy. Alright, okay, mid.
I will protect you.
Mid. Don't die. No, you're not allowed to die.
They will be done.
I think my E stopped the Yasuo from ulting there. I'm not sure. Unless he already used it on Darius. Okay.
Ever vigilant.
We can go straight to Baron. Hey Coyote, how you doing? Pike's been trying to ward off this up. No! Okay, what we can do is we'll do that. I need to be on them rather than the Baron. That was a really good right. As Callista used QSS there. I'm gonna die. You should have turned it around on them. Did they get it? They got it, didn't they? Definitely should have just switched over to the Callista, honestly. Xayah would have been able to just kill them pretty damn quickly there, and then they wouldn't have been able to intervene onto the when the Baron got to critical low HP. And then we could have just stopped the Baron at 3k HP and switched over to Lee Sin pretty easily there as well. Alright. Let's hope we should dodge off again. We can't fight. We need to wait until we get to double. Just trying to delay them as long as possible. We definitely need to double inhib here. We just gotta wait now at the double nexus. Alright, there's a flash. My ult's only on a 50-second cooldown. Callista has got a QSS there that will be back up though. Probably gonna need to buy potion. We still have a chance this game. This whole game has just been, oh no. Why are you there? No, 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 no. No, she's done that like 3 times this game. Died topside by herself.
They will be sundered.
That was a really silly death as well. Oops. I just used my randoms. We can't go in all the way, Gragas. No, 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 no. Oh, goodness. I've got to keep the brand alive. There's no one else alive until Xayah in 15 seconds. I tried. In a way, it was my fault. My roaming, we could have surrendered at 15 minutes, but my roaming was too good early mid game, keeping us in that. Oh my goodness. I don't know why Xayah kind of like did that. It's not like it's the first time she's done that either.